I've got to turn the volume down, otherwise it'll, you know what I mean?
What's up, all you awesome gamers? I'm GKB, aka The Governor, and your host of the sexiest and best damn podcast Tuesday nights, The Console Corner, which also happens to have a wolf, a fox, and 4 guys with cocks.
Technically 5 guys with cocks.
Oh yeah, we got 5 tonight. That's right. Good call there.
Don't sound right.
Oh man. Tonight is another really special show, as this is the first show we'll be doing live calls, so you guys are going to be able to call in and talk to us and have a good conversation. So I'm going to talk more about that in a second. I want to go ahead and finish the intro and all that stuff. So on last week's show, we talked about Switch, Crackdown 3, and a bunch of other stuff. Make sure you check it out if you haven't already. On this week's show, we will be talking about Valve making some new games, Play Anywhere gets third-party support, HaloWars 2, Scorpio, and a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about. So I can't wait to see what our panel thinks about the topics tonight. Please, everyone, make sure you're subscribed to everyone so you can stay up to date with whatever we're doing. And She-Wolf is breaking up the intro again.
I was trying to turn it down, but I can never get the stupid audio to turn down on my freaking phone quick.
That's what happens when you messed up her flow yesterday on Ladies' Night.
I screwed it up.
Payback's a bitch.
It is.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go ahead and introduce all these awesome people. So we have a special guest, as you guys may see here in a second. We have Mr. UK Daz. How's it going, brother?
Yo, how's it going? UK Dazzler is here. Privileged to be on the console corner. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Let's do it.
No problem.
Hell yeah.
No problem. Next up, we have Lady Foxfire.
Whoop whoop. What's up, everybody? No, thanks for joining us, everybody in the chat. I'm the Foxiest lady, and you already know. And I can't wait to talk about these topics. I said that last time, so I said it again. Oh, bonus points.
Her new intro.
Yeah, it is. All right, next we have Mr. Magic Mike.
Magic.
Oh.
Hey,
yeah.
In the house.
Oh,
Glad to be here. Thanks everybody for joining us in the chat.
Oh
True.
my God.
That's the Foxy's lady.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Hell yeah. I like it.
All right, next up we have Mr. Noof Nukem.
Yo, what's up, everybody in the chat and people watching this podcast, the best damn podcast on Tuesday night. Not only the only podcast that has a wolf, a fox, and 4 guys with cocks, well, and a special guest with cocks tonight, but it's also the one that features the best version of GKB, the Governor. It is GKB, the only man who can stand up and pee. He does it right. I'm telling you, let's rock and roll. This is going to be a good show. Got lots of shit to talk about. Let's do it.
Wait.
Wow,
So,
he knows too much.
If he's
Yeah,
the
it's
only
TMI.
one that can stand up and pee right, then what the heck do all you guys do?
They're learning. They're in the process of learning. It's
My God.
So they squat?
I just go wherever.
So they squat and pee. Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm
All right,
getting
let's
it.
move on here.
I'm getting it.
Next up we have Mr. Brutal Knight.
Mr.
What's up,
Brutal.
I am the foxiest lady. But,
Oh, shit. What?
yeah, that's right. That's okay.
This is news to me.
No, it's me.
Good to
Start
know.
to get another week of the console corner going. Yeah, I'm happy that you know now. Because if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Now you know. You son of a bitch.
Wow.
All right, so we have our first call right
All
now.
right.
Welcome to the Console Corner, Mr. Crap Gamer. How you doing?
Hey, what the hell's going on? How you guys doing?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm calling to interrupt your damn introductions just because I want to be more compelling than that. You know, nobody wants to hear about those guys. They want to hear about me, right? Hey, hit that like button and hit 1 in that chat box if you want to hear about me instead.
Oh crap!
I'm much more compelling and
Why is he
amazing.
here? Is he going to talk about mayonnaise? I'm out. I'm leaving. Fuck
I
this.
don't
What's
know.
up, Team? What's up, Team Fox? How you doing?
What's up?
Whoa. Very.
Well, Crap is the official first person to call into the Console Corner.
Yeah, at least we know
I
it's working.
had to be the first person. I had to be the first person. I just wanted to say what's up to everyone. Hey, Alice Madness returns. Good job, She-Wolf, because that is a really good game. I'm playing through it this afternoon. A lot of fun. You know what I mean? Just amazing stuff. You guys are doing good stuff. Breaking ground here. Taking phone calls. I don't know any other show that's ever done that.
I knew
You guys
that
did
was
an
coming.
amazing job with it, man, and keep being you guys, man. It's great. Best podcast on Tuesday. I love you guys. She-Wolf,
Love you
Fox.
too, Crap.
I want your autograph so bad. Hopefully one day you get to bobbleheads and shit. So
Oh,
anyway,
we love you too,
I'll
Grab.
catch you guys all later, man. I'm gonna be watching.
All right,
All right.
Rack 'em up.
I want you to sign my mayo jar, crap.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to get him an
Just wants
autographed
to call it.
Hellman's jar.
Don't let- we gotta wait for the calls,
Aw.
guys.
Aw, I didn't know the teddy bear crap was gonna call.
Oh, he's awesome, man. I told you he's a big teddy bear. He's a good dude.
I sent it to him in a
Aw.
DM. I didn't think he was going to call in yet.
Alright, so let's go ahead and finish up with the first lady of Xbox, She-Wolf, and let's get this show on the road.
Hey guys, so of course, as Crap let it know, Alice Madness Returns, like my day, has officially just been completed because Xbox finally brought Alice Madness Returns to backwards compat. Like, I am so thrilled. And then
They
I
heard
get
you, girl.
They did. Like, oh my god, how many times
They
did
did
I
hear
say
you.
that?
Like every day.
Millions.
Like, let's be honest, this game is not actually that known. Like, I had a lot of
Well, it
people
got you
asking
off
me if it was good.
Infinite
so-
Wars, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a
Fair
great
title.
month for backwards compatibility in console corner between Ghostbusters and now Alice. I mean, we're
Hey,
getting good.
Battlefield.
I
Mhm.
know.
Oh, and Battlefield
it's
too.
Awesome.
Somebody is listening to us.
Somebody is listening.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
us.
Yes, Papa, I am wearing a sweater and GKB's wearing a t-shirt because I am always,
She's always
cold.
It's 90 degrees
'Cause
outside, and she'll
She
still
brought
wear
Canada with her.
I
That's
swear
why.
to God I did. I am always
She's like
cold.
Mr.
Whoa,
Freeze. Like,
telling you.
I'm in pants
It's
too.
like
I'm
90
actually
miles.
like in pants. Like I'm in pants and
I'm
a
glad you're
sweater.
wearing pants. Thank God.
Well, I could have been wearing shorts.
all right, let's move on. Let's get past the intro. We haven't even got past the intro yet. Everyone in the chat on Twitter, go ahead and get us to those questions. You're also going to be able to call in questions like we've already seen with Crap. You guys are going to be able to call in, and we're going to be able to talk to you. So let's go ahead and talk about that for a second. As I just mentioned, you'll be able to call in. We're going to have different points in the show. You're going to see like a little scrolling thing coming along the bottom here, telling you how to call in and when and all that kind of stuff. Join in the conversation, ask us your question or give us your comments. We will have to be pretty quick because we want to get a bunch of people into the calls and stuff. So just say your thing. We'll answer and talk about it for a second, and then we're going to say bye and move on to the next person. It's nothing personal, guys. It's just how we got to keep the show flowing. So please don't get hurt over it. It's no big deal.
Say what you got to say, and then bye, Felicia.
Bye. Bye.
Nice.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into my favorite topic of the show, and that's what is everybody playing this week? We are a video game podcast after all.
Really?
Let's start with Mr. UK Daz. What you been playing this week, brother?
I've been playing a lot of Arkham City. I've actually just completed Arkham Asylum with all the secrets. I've done a lot of Gears of War.
Nice.
Actually got the 50 odd achievement, which I was playing until 5 a.m. in the bloody morning.
Nice.
Then I'm just playing like a few games here and there, you know what I mean? But I'm going back on Gears and Batman, basically.
Nice.
sweet.
Good to know. We should play.
What about you, Fox?
Yeah,
you're
we
a big
should.
Gears fan.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I played Gears with the community. After you guys had your game time, we had our own game time after that, so it was like part 2. And so we played some Gears 4, and it was awesome. So we had fun with that. Obviously, I played some Destiny, Iron Banana here and there. Craft story mode, or not story. Actually, yeah, it is called story mode for the Telltale one.
Banana.
Yeah. I've been saying that for a while now, but yeah. So I played Minecraft, and it was not that great, so I'm not happy about that one. And I played
hate
some
Minecraft.
PlayStation. I played some PlayStation 3, some Wipeout and Swindle.
God damn.
So that was
Dang,
yeah,
you're
that was
gaming.
really fun.
That's what I'm talking about, Fox.
Of course.
Mike, what about you, man?
Oh man, this week I've been playing so many different damn games I can't even remember all of them. Let's see, I played a little bit of Batman Return to Arkham. I did the Arkham City because I've already finished the Arkham Asylum. I did some Titanfall 2 on Community Game Night, followed that up with some Gears of War 4 on Community Game Night. Played some Resident Evil 7 last night, got to play some Dark Souls 3 over the weekend, and I think I somehow squeezed in some more Final Fantasy 15, and I think that might be it. I think I'm missing something, but that's good enough.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Everyone's got a big lineup
Yeah,
tonight.
everybody's been gaming the crap out of this week. What about you, Noof? What you been playing, bro?
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare restarted back up with Ratchet and Clank. By the way, GKB, awesome review on Ratchet and Clank. Fantastic game, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. It was really good.
And I've been getting my motorcycle fix on with Ducati. Picked it up for like $4 on the what do you call it? The PlayStation Flash sale. So couldn't turn it down for that price. Definitely worth the game for that. And what else was I playing? I think that's just about it.
Nice. What about you, Brutal?
Man, I've been playing a lot of Paladin still. Played the indie game of the week that we got for discussion tonight. I've playing a lot of Diablo, and I started a new character on Path of Exile just to kind of get back into it. So I'm probably going to be playing it on Xbox when it gets here. That's really it. I've been really trying to get good at Paladin, so that's what I've been putting most of my time into. But the new season started for Diablo on PC, so I've been grinding that out too.
Nice.
I got up to I'm top 500 or top 1,000 on the North American servers right now. So
nice.
That didn't take you long.
No.
He's pretty beast mode in Diablo. So. All right,
so that's about it, man.
Cool. What about you, She-Wolf? What you been playing?
A lot of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare campaign. We played some Destiny. We played... What else have I been playing? Oh, I played Alice Madness Returns today.
I bet you
I'm
did.
sure that's going to come up like 5 or 6
Infinite Warfare, that's all you've been playing.
No, actually, I have to start playing Resident Evil. I have to put Alice on the back burner for 2 weeks, so it's kind of sad.
Yep.
But I have to. So, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I've been working on videos, so I haven't got a whole lot of different gaming in.
Cool.
It's such a hard life when you have to play the new Resident Evil 7, which is an amazing game. Oh, so sorry.
Well, it's because there will be a first playthrough of Resident Evil and a review of it coming in 2 weeks, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm going to give a little
I'm going to do that, I know. I'm getting it on Friday.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. I played Toby. I streamed that. That was pretty fun and brutal at the same time. Like, that game just wanted to kill me every step of the way. Let's see. I played Uncharted and beated that. Uncharted 4. It's actually a great looking game. Probably one of the best graphically looking games. Story was pretty good. I had a little bit of trouble with the story. Stay tuned for the review. That's going to be coming up here soon. That's about it. Played community game time. Stuff like that. And that's about all I've been playing. Gonna be playing Bastion though, because we got that too, so I'm excited to play that.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so we got through all of that. Remember, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna do some news, and then we're gonna get into phone calls and the other topics. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the news right now.
Oh crap.
Do it.
Hey, what's up, guys? So everybody in the chat's been asking how to call in. What you got to do when we're ready to take calls, which is going to be a little bit after the news. So we're going to get through the news real fast. But along the bottom here, you're going to see something scroll across. It's going to say the Skype name that you can just type in and call during all the rest of the topics and through the end of the show. So a good 3/4 of the show, you're going to be able to call in. But we do want to do the news just with us, so we can go ahead and get through that because it does take a bit of time to get through the news. So stay tuned, guys. We'll let you know. Don't worry.
It will be an interaction into the topics with all of us instead of...
And then at the end, questions. Like, you ask us anything. Call in. Ask us questions. Tell us comments. Tell us we suck. Tell us we're cool. Whatever.
Why would you put that one first? Like, why would you say, tell us we suck first?
Well, I'm not afraid of, criticism or anything like that, so...
Yeah, let's get that shit out of the way.
Yeah, let's get it out of the way.
Anyways.
All right, let's go ahead and get in the news.
So we're going to jump into the news, and the first one is something that Brutal Knight had actually already brought up. We have some more games coming to the Xbox One, which I'm sure is making Xbox gamers very excited. So right now, we actually have Path of Exile coming to the Xbox One. What are all your thoughts on this game?
Yes!
Yes!
Well, let's hear it, Brutal.
Path of Exile is so fucking good. It's awesome. For
It was free to play on. Yeah, okay.
It's free to play on PC. Yeah.
Yep.
And they did an excellent job with kind of like reimagining, because like you get through like dungeon crawlers, like those Diablo style games, and they get. I mean, there's only so much you can do with them, but I feel like they really blended in a lot of elements that some of these dungeon crawlers are missing out on. Like the skill tree in Path of Exile is fucking giant.
Yes, it's.
I don't know if that gives anybody else's. I know a couple people that watch the show have played it because I've talked to them about it, but I don't know. Have any of you guys played Path of Exile at all yet? Like on PC?
Yeah, I played it on PC for a little bit.
It's the character models are cool. The lore behind it's actually pretty fun too. You're essentially like all your characters like exiled people from their like region, or you're essentially like prisoners, like ostracized, kind of banned from. Yeah. So you can. I
mean, it's like a very Diablo type kind of game, like top down dungeon crawler, fun thing. So I know that appeals to me in Brutal for sure.
Yeah. Is it like I don't know too much about the game, but is it like an MMO, or is it more like Diablo where you just get a couple of friends together and you go dungeon crawling?
It's an action RPG. From what I read.
I mean, you can party up like Diablo. It's not necessarily an MMO where there's like a ton of.
There's not like an overworld or something.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's like bases that you can go to, but it's essentially, if you had to compare it to any game, I'd compare it to Diablo. I mean, even the UI is kind of
it's similar.
Copycat off Diablo a little bit, but I think the way they implemented the skill tree and way they did it is really good.
I haven't actually like tried this game or haven't really completely looked into it, but is the character base kind of like how Diablo style is? Like, how you get to pick your characters and the look of them? Or is it kind of more...
I mean, they look different. Like, your gear and stuff kind of changes that, too.
But it's similar. It's like a gear grinding game. Like, you got to get gear and all that kind of stuff, just like Diablo.
Like, your tombs, you essentially have, like, they have different names, but they're essentially the same, like, classes that you would find in anything. Like you have like your warrior type class, you have like a witch who's like your wizard, a rogue, a hunter style character. So they're all kind of like that same cookie cutter that you get with most games like that, but they just did it really well. And the best part about it is free to play on PC. I don't know what they're going to be charging on Xbox for it, but
it got really good scores though. It got 9 out of 10s.
I mean,
it looks good, but I think a lot of PC players are going to be pissed about going on to controller.
Yeah,
mouse and keyboard.
I read that they weren't introducing controller support for PC, and that the PC user base was going to be separated from the Xbox user base.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which they should. I mean, the game takes forever to grind through to like get geared. It really does take a lot of time to get used to the game, and like the way you implement your stuff. There's a learning curve for the game for sure. And if you're looking for something fresh, I would definitely recommend picking it up.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a down view.
Yeah, I think overall, like, it's really cool that we're seeing more and more PC games come into the consoles.
Oh, yeah.
Just more options for us to play. That's always a good thing. So I'm all for it for sure.
Yeah, I say bring it on. Bring more games. I actually enjoyed playing Star Trek, and it was straight from the PC. Yep. And they gave it to us free as well, so I'm hoping this one would be free.
That's what I'm curious about, because they did bring over the Star Trek game from the PC, and it is free to play, and it's still free to play. So if Path of Exile is already free to play on PC, then they may actually just put it into the free to play games.
I'm thinking they still will, because the game does have microtransactions.
That'd be cool.
I'm thinking, and most of them are cosmetic, from what I know.
I think it's going to be treated kind of like how they did like Neverwinter for Xbox.
That was a good game too.
Neverwinter has a lot of replayability. It has a lot of playability to it for a free game. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Does anyone else
want
to
comment? I
comment?
never got into it.
What makes Path of Exile what separates it or makes it different from Diablo if you've played it?
I think the skill tree for one, because it's way more massive than Diablo. Diablo's very in depth too, but I think Path of Exile is just a little bit more crazier. Other than that, though, there's not a ton of difference, really. I mean,
Free to play.
Progression of the game.
Free to play.
Plays
and it is co-op as well, right?
Yeah, it's co-op for sure. It's I think there's not a ton of difference as far as like gameplay per se. I mean, obviously you have different worlds and stuff, but it's essentially a mirror of Diablo. A lot of it's very similar to Diablo, but it's free to play. And I think that the progression of your characters there's a lot. I think there's more you can do. Diablo's become very cookie cutter with the seasons and stuff, so there's there's one best build for each class, and Path of Exile kind of opens it up to where you can off-spec your characters and stuff like that to where you can't really do that in Diablo. Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot more customization to your characters for sure in Path of Exile.
Well, that's really good to know. All right, well, speaking of games and how we do love to hear about release dates, we're going to actually jump into the next news topic, which is Tekken 7 is going to be released June 2nd.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's a little bit further than the Q1 thing that they were saying.
Yeah, it's definitely, but, you know, at least it's in the summer. At least they're finally giving us a game in the summer.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't know, man, because like Mass Effect's coming out in March. People are going to be playing that for months.
Injustice 2 comes out like 2 or 3 weeks before Tekken's going to come out. And I don't know if that's going to cannibalize some of the Tekken sales, but they are two different types of fighting games, so maybe they won't be directly competing with each other. So it's hard to say.
I think they're going to directly compete for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll be getting Injustice 2, but I don't know that I'll be getting Tekken.
I think Tekken's like a good fighter, but it's never been like one that I always like gravitated towards. It was kind of like when I didn't have any other fighter to play, I would play it.
Tekken's got a lot of like legacy fan base though. That there's like that diehard Tekken group. Like,
it's like Soul Calibur. It's a quiet thing.
Yeah, Soul Calibur has its own like unique. Yes, Soul Calibur has their own unique fan base. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Injustice 2, like, to me, Injustice 2 looks way more attractive than Tekken does, but I probably won't pick up Tekken. I'm not a big Tekken fan in the first place.
Yeah, same.
Well, and I mean, I personally associate Tekken more with the PlayStation brand, so I mean, I've always been a huge fan of the Mortal Kombat series ever since the early mid '90s when the first one came out. So when it was Midway and now it's NetherRealm Studios, that's the type of fighting game I gravitate towards. So Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat X, I mean, those are right up my alley.
Yeah, I mean, NetherRealm's making Injustice too, so.
I always liked when it comes to fighters, Tekken would probably be one of my last ones that I would go to. Now, don't get me wrong; they do have some really interesting characters that you can play. I wonder, are they bringing Gong back? Does anyone know if they're bringing him back?
If they're bringing who back?
Gong, the little dragon dude, or the little dinosaur guy.
I can't tell you.
I gotta look up the roster. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to. But but what I was getting at though is more or less there is still a lot of interesting characters, and it does give you a little bit of a variety. But really nowadays we have Killer Instinct, and we have Mortal Kombat, and now we're gonna have Injustice. So we definitely have a wide variety of fighter games with multiple different style of characters. So Tekken's really not bringing anything significantly new to the board. No,
I mean, but like Brutal was saying, you have your hardcore fan base that just love those characters and just love that fighter in general. So I think it's just going to be, you're going to see it at EVO and the competition and all that kind of stuff. I think it's going to have a decent run. I don't think any fighter these days are really going to sell millions and millions and millions anymore. No, I think it's past that kind of thing, but I think overall it's going to be good. It seems to be a year of fighters this year, so that's kind of cool.
Fighters and racers.
Donald Trump as a playable character.
That would actually be hilarious.
He's the final boss. Raising the prices of video games for all. Yay.
Wow.
Nice.
I love Tekken. I grew up with Tekken. I'd say it was my third after Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. So I grew up playing against my brothers, and my favorite character is Eddie. Always use him, and I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time Marvel vs. Capcom is also coming out, and I'm more interested in that. So it's Marvel vs. Capcom, it's Tekken, and then kind of Injustice getting thrown to the side because I don't have that much love for PC anyway, so might as
Well,
well.
that makes sense. I can see that.
Street Fighter's where it all started, though.
Yeah.
My favorite. That's my favorite fighting game of all time.
Shit, they're bringing him back. I may have to play it now.
Oh, I guess we're getting Tekken.
Maybe. Only maybe. If it's confirmed. People are like, it's not completely confirmed.
She will
he's
be
going
playing
to be
Tekken.
there. I love Gong. He's
I'm still waiting to play against She-Wolf one day.
Yeah, you guys need to do that. That'd
Oh,
be
and
awesome.
KI, yeah.
Yeah, KI is a new favorite of mine. I never grew up with that, so I like it now.
We all need to get some gears on.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
All
all I
right.
need to do.
So while we're still on the gaming topic, there seems to be a lot of Xbox games. Well, Tekken is on PlayStation as well, so don't get me wrong with that one. But we actually just got the announcement of Games with Gold for February
What?
has released, and the games are actually pretty decent for the lineup that we're given. We have Lovers, we have Project Cars.
Project Cars is like the beast mode one in there.
I couldn't believe that they were actually releasing
Yeah,
it.
it's free.
I guess maybe they're trying to get into people's hands with releasing Project Cars 2.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm
Good
thinking.
point. Good point.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you have Lovers, which is actually a pretty interesting indie game that a lot of people were talking about because it's like a co-op where two people have to control this ship.
I would hope so, since it's called Lovers.
Why? One person could play. Doesn't have to be.
I guess you can love yourself. Yeah, sure.
Maybe it's an abusive relationship.
Noof could maybe tell us about that.
Oh, wow.
To the rub.
Interesting. And then, of course, we have for the 360 games
The
were
Force Unleashed.
that was actually on
Star
sale
Wars.
for like $5, and we already bought it.
Yeah,
so
that
I'm
was
kind
on
of
on Star Wars
disappointed.
Day.
Yeah. It's fine giving that game like $5 because it's actually a really good game.
Well, I
yeah,
paid
but now
more
it's
because I have the
free,
physical,
so-
but yeah.
But yes, it's now free, so at least everyone else is going to have a chance to play it. And the last
That's cool.
Anyone remember the fourth game that's backwards compatible?
Yeah, it's Escape from Monkey Island 2, which
Yes, yeah.
I'm a little disappointed in that. Only because
Didn't they
was
do
it this
number one
month
a couple
that,
months ago?
Yep.
well, wasn't it this month for January was Day of the Tentacle for the PlayStation Plus games, and we kind of ripped on that for being such an old game.
Yeah,
Well-
this isn't any better. But it is a 360 game that's coming backwards compat. That's kind of what the 360 games are. So,
No, there's a lot of really good 360 games.
but but in defense though, I do have to say
I think that's a shitty one to have.
it is. It's a shitty game, but at the same time, it's giving quite the variety of games for the whole
Definitely.
month. Though.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
you're
I mean,
getting like an indie
Jason.
shooter.
Yeah, but let's be honest here. Are we gonna play
That game
any
came out in
of those
1991.
games? Besides Project Cars?
Star Wars. Star Wars. I have to finish it. I
Well,
forgot.
we
I gotta
bought Star
finish it.
Wars, but we haven't even played it
No.
yet.
Exactly.
I played it back on
I may
360,
actually
but-
play that monkey game for achievements though, because apparently the achievements are pretty simple. So
I don't know. Like we say on the show, free games every month is fantastic. It's a good thing.
but again, it is still like PlayStation. It is still a shitty game, and
But it's offset by the
Let's say
fact
it's
that we're
still
getting
like
4 games
PlayStation.
for the month, whereas with PlayStation Plus, you don't always get the same. You don't get all the games unless you own every Sony platform, like PlayStation Vita
Yeah,
and everything
exactly.
else. So, it kind of balances out. But I'm still not entirely excited about this just because it's such an old game. But that's just my preference.
No, it's
Yeah.
true.
No,
I mean,
it's
I
totally
agree. I think it could lean either way, but I'm right there in the middle. I'm interested because I don't have these games except for Star Wars, and I'm interested in playing them. So for me, it's interesting and it's something to do, rather than I don't like any of them. So
yeah, and I still stand by. I think Project Cars is probably the biggest title that's going to be in there, and I think again it's coming and they're releasing it because of the fact that they want to get it into people's hands for Project Cars
I would
2
totally
to
agree with that.
release,
Absolutely.
especially with it competing up against Forza Motorsport 7.
Which it's gonna lose against.
Never played Project Cars. Will it be any good? Is it
We
better than Forza?
have it. We actually own it.
Is
on
it better than
disc.
Forza? No.
nothing is
Oh,
better than Forza.
Need for speed, right?
No.
You know what I mean?
It's
Need
really
for speed
good
of
at-
anything.
It doesn't run. I mean, from when I played it on the Xbox, it doesn't run as good as it does on PC because I played it on the PC because I have a racing sim and all that kind of stuff. So I get really into racing. But I think the PC version is way better than the console version. And at the end of the day, it's nice that it's free, but Probably won't play it over Forza Horizon 3.
No. But again, that's where I still think, but that's why I was saying, I think they're just more or less releasing it though because they still want to try to compete with the market of Forza Motorsport 7 coming out.
Fine. But you got Gran Turismo 2 coming out this year too, so.
Yes, so it's going to have...
It's got stiff competition this year.
It does. All right, so unless anyone else has anything they'd like to add to the games with gold, we're going to jump into the last news topic. So speak now or forever
about
hold
to be
your
triggered.
peace.
About to be triggered.
All right, I guess
nap time.
Yeah. This is where She-Wolf and Fox officially kind of disappear, and
Come on, Scorpio talk is awesome.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, I agree. It is awesome, but you guys get into the details. I'll listen.
All right. So the topic that we're getting into is the Scorpio has leaked docs on Twitter, and so there's a lot of controversy going around in the social media about these specs. And whether people were right, whether people were wrong, or whether people just kind of got their hypes up just a little too much on it.
I think that's the issue.
It is still, there is somewhat of a confirmation that has officially been released of what is going to be in...
Well...
I said somewhat. Not official, obviously.
Well, no, I just want to have some clarification. Like, the document in question, it's not really question because it's an actual official Microsoft document that's for their developer hub. So any developer that is part of Microsoft or is building stuff on them, they have access to this document. Now, this document was given to...
Can you confirm where you heard that from, that this is an actual document?
It's been confirmed by Digital Foundry and a bunch of other places that said, hey, this is legit.
I think it's legit.
Yeah, I think it's legit too. And shout out to Dealer. He thinks it's legit too. He had a show on just a little bit earlier talking about it. But I think the part here is people are taking what they found in this document as a negative, and honestly, you should be really taking it as a positive because a lot of the things that they talked about is really good actually for gamers. Like they still said it's going to be a 6 teraflop GPU, great. Mm-hmm. Now there's going to be questions about the architecture, the CPU, and people are leaning towards that it's not going to be Ryzen. Again, not a huge deal. At the end of the day, I don't think it really matters what's in Scorpio. I think what it matters is what Scorpio is going to deliver.
Right, and that's the key there. It could be a hamster and a wheel powering this thing. I don't care what's inside the box.
As long as it plays the shit.
Exactly.
Right, it's the output that I'm seeing that's the most important thing. Regardless of what this document tells us or doesn't tell us, it's nothing new. They're making a big deal about the whole, like, Microsoft's not going to restrict anybody to doing a certain resolution, that they're touting about checkerboard rendering and different rendering techniques to take advantage of it. And Microsoft has been very honest about that from the very beginning. Absolutely. They are not going to tell developers that you have to hit certain requirements for your game to be on our system.
The document speaks to that, right? Like they're saying, hey, we told developers you don't have to use the power for a certain resolution, which is fantastic, by the way. I think that's the right way to do it. But they have like features in place with checkerboard rendering and stuff. So if you are running on a 4K TV, it's going to be able to upscale and still look fantastic no matter what resolution it's going to be. That's why I was like, people were taking this document really negatively, and no, it's actually really positive.
But I actually want to throw this out there, which was kind of interesting. A developer from Ori actually came out and said that pretty much the Pro can't compete with this.
No, I mean, the Pro,
I don't think
technically speaking, like the Pro is only 4 teraflops. Microsoft's going to be 6 teraflops. Okay, so yeah, it's more powerful. That's cool. But again, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter as long as Microsoft delivers on their promises of 4K 60. Now, is every game going to be that? No, of course not. I think first party is, absolutely.
I just want the games to look amazing when I play them. When it comes to the system, I want it to work. I want it to do the things that they promise it can do. I don't care what's in the box. Just make sure what you are delivering is what you promised. And that's the only thing that I can sit and actually confirm that I care about. I don't care about the GPU. I don't care about the CPU. I don't care about what the heck any of the shit is that's inside of it. As long as you give me a system that is going to play the games. Like, I don't even have a 4K TV, so I don't even care if it upscales at this point in time. I just want the games to be working. And truthfully, it's not even fully the system that I actually really completely care about. It's more or less, I want my games not to be broken when they're released. I want the developers to take time to focus on giving us full and proper games at release date instead of rushing to give us something to compete with the systems that we have. And that's what I want to see.
Common sense there.
Preach.
It doesn't matter what's under the hood, at the end of the day, it's like you're strong. It doesn't matter with the girl, as long as you can perform, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that this whole Eurogamer article and Digital Foundry video, it serves as more of a public service announcement to us in the Xbox community that we need to prepare ourselves for more and more information like this, where different media outlets are going to downplay what might be possible with Scorpio, because those media outlets are basically writing to their target audience. Eurogamer is a very Sony-centered media outlet, so of course they're not going to, be shouting from the rooftops that the Scorpio is going to destroy the Pro. They're going to be nitpicking and finding things that make the Scorpio seem on par with the Pro. And that's perfectly fine. I don't expect Fox News to tell me great things about Democrats. I don't expect MSNBC to tell me great things about Republicans. So you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Until we have a final reveal, everything that we see is speculation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's only good for gamers, for developers to take advantage of the extra processing power, because we'll get a better version of games, hopefully, and that's a win-win for gamers. We'll buy more copies of that particular game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I was more interested and excited when Phil Spencer was talking about how he played the Scorpio and he was playing the games and they look great.
And
then what's actually in the box.
And don't forget, we do have confirmed 4K native 60 frames per second games coming out of first-party studios, so we know the system is capable, and giving that power to the devs and letting them choose how to use that power, I think, is the best thing that could possibly happen.
Absolutely. And I agree with Fox, what Phil Spencer said is exactly what we should be thinking is,
hell yeah.
It doesn't matter what the hell is in it. The games look great, they play great. Yay, that's what we want.
That's all that matters. It's like this thing that's come up today. So what? It's only a speculation, and everyone else is gonna, have a go at it, like PlayStation fans or whatever. It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the only real problem is just going to be the way the media spins it, because developers, they have a choice, obviously, if they do want to, basically improve the game to take advantage of Scorpio. And for those who don't, well, you know what? The certain fanboys are going to say, oh, the Scorpio is weak, the Scorpio. And it's got nothing to do with the system. It's got to do with the developer that didn't choose to, implement the technology properly, or didn't care, or didn't have time. So, you know what I mean? You're going to get a lot of skewed articles that are trying to slam the Scorpio right out of the gate. So,
exactly.
Yeah, but I think, this goes back to what I was saying about Microsoft and their message and everything. Their message has to be on point about the Scorpio, not just to sell it, but to eliminate some of that. And they've already started saying, hey, we're not pushing a 4K narrative. We're pushing, they can use the power as whatever they want to. So at the end of the day, if, the media is going to be the media, right? But they should be pushing on the developers why they didn't do it if that's what they want in a game, and not so much Microsoft forcing developers to do a certain resolution, because I don't think that a resolution is not good for gamers. I think bigger, better games, working games, not broken games, is better for gamers at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely.
KB, how do you think the games are going to come out? They're going to be on one disc. It's going to say Xbox, and then there'll be a little banner across the top that says something improved on Scorpio, or whatever the system will be called at the time.
That's going to be a good. They've talked about forward and backward compatibility, so I don't know necessarily that they're going to have a thing on the box saying, hey, if you want the best experience, play it on Scorpio, because I think that would cannibalize some of the sales of the S and all that kind of stuff. I think whatever console you have, they just want it to play on both. So I don't know how that's going to work. That's a great question.
Well, we might see a rebranding. Excuse me, a rebranding of the case is just simply saying Xbox. Who knows what the Scorpio's final name is going to be, and if they're going to be doing away with future generations of consoles and it's going to be more of an iterative approach, then maybe Xbox Scorpio is simply going to be Xbox.
I really hope that's the case because I've been saying that for a while. I just want it to be called Xbox. I don't need One Infinite or some other crazy name on it. I just don't need it.
No, you're right.
4K Ultra.
Real quick, everybody that's watching, if you guys want to call in and give your points on the Scorpio, what you think it's going to be, you can see along the bottom. Just do Console Corner in Skype and hit us up, and we'll listen to you.
I'm still on my Xbox Fat, and you can't notice no difference, to be honest with you. Because I ain't got a 4K TV, I'm not missing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same.
I'm loving it.
If anything, when the games come out and they have like that extra juice for the Scorpio, they might have it in the back. You know, in the back of the case where they have some details. Other than that, I don't think they're gonna like plaster it everywhere. Yeah. Because, like you said, it's gonna mess up some of the sales for the one, for the S, and that's the main one that everybody's getting. So.
Are they thinking of that?
So, I think what about you,
Pretty
Brutal?
cool overall.
Brutal's all muted.
I see that.
He's probably got something going on.
I don't know.
He's back.
I think. I'm trying to think of anything that hasn't been touched on yet. You know my stance on I'm torn, right? So I for one do care about the hardware that's it. I mean, I don't care in the sense that I'm not going to buy it if the hardware is not what I want it to be. But I like to see innovation. The documents that were released have confirmed what a lot of people are thinking, and it's kind of proved some other people wrong, or that they might not have necessarily understood because like Mike was saying, none of us really understand like how Scorpio is going to be pulling off like what they're claiming, right?
Yeah.
The document sheds a lot of light onto some stuff that I think that the Scorpio is not going to be the super powerhouse that we originally thought when we first saw. It seems that people have forgotten that it's a 6 teraflop machine.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of the techniques that Microsoft are using are similar to some of the stuff they used in the PS4 Pro, to put it simply, without getting into like too many details. But I think that the Scorpio is going to be exactly what Microsoft needs to kind of push the barrier, but not shy away, not scare people away with too much power. Like, as weird as that sounds, I think that if they put the amount of power in the Wii, or like that some people were thinking that it might have been that we might have thought when it was first released, I think that if they made the console to those specs that we were thinking at first, it wouldn't be affordable for anybody.
That's a good point.
And it would be counterintuitive to the entire like console market. And that's not what people like consoles for. People like consoles because they're easy, and it's easily accessible. And I think that with them and the fact that one really big thing that I think came out of this document reveal, and I don't remember seeing this before it, and I haven't been following it that closely, so I may be wrong here, but the fact that they're doing away with SRAM.
Yep.
But the reason is they don't have to optimize they don't need SRAM anymore to optimize their bandwidth, because they have the GPU that they have in there is faster than SRAM in the first place. And the second time tonight, the call's coming in while I'm talking.
Welcome to the Console Corner. You are live right now. What is your comment or question?
Hey, what's up, Console Corner? It's Space Cat here.
What's up, Space Cat?
Do you think that the Xbox Scorpio should be pushing more for 60 FPS rather than 4K resolution?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. I would love to see more 60 FPS games than caring about the resolution that I'm seeing on the screen.
Absolutely.
100% agree. I think 4K resolution is a minor step up from 1080. I mean, it's a minor step up in the sense that when you're playing it, like the HDR in 60 frames is going to make a lot more of an impact on your gameplay than a resolution bump.
Yeah. Better performance.
Yeah, like look at Titanfall 1. I didn't care that it was 792p or whatever it was when it first launched.
Right.
it had really smooth frame rate, and that is what's important in a game like that. Getting that smooth frame rate is really what I'm looking for in that next generation experience, so I'm hoping that's what we see more of.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're probably going to see more of. Is because I mean, still, it's not effortlessly pumping out 4K. Like, you know what I mean? It's not. That's not the baseline to where like Scorpio. Like, I don't want to say that it's not truly like making a 4K, but it's not. There's sacrifice to be made still. I can't think of like how I really want to work this
and all that kind of
without making people salty. But you're still optimizing to hit that 4K mark. Like I feel like it's a waste of resources to stress to get to 4K just so you can say you have a 4K machine, and rather than play 1080, 60 plus, and
I think at the end of the day,
just absolutely dominate like smooth gameplay. That's what's gonna make the game better, you know.
Like we say, like gameplay is king, and I think performance is trumps all over resolution. I hope that answers your question, Space Cat.
Which one would you prefer to see, Space Cat?
What?
Which one would you prefer?
I'd rather see 60 FPS, probably, because I really like the smooth gameplay.
I agree.
But, okay, I love your podcast. Keep it up. And I gotta go watch The Flash now. So
enjoy that. We will definitely
enjoy The
watch
Flash,
that.
Space Cat. I'll be watching it later on tonight.
Thank you.
Save it off the universe.
That was awesome. Space Cat's cool.
That was definitely awesome. So I hope
Good
you
call,
guys
Space
get
Cat.
to see what the call-ins look like, and I hope you guys...
And you get to interact with us. You get to be on the show.
Yes.
Can I go watch Flash now?
I know, I want to see The Flash.
Cool.
I'm kidding. That
Any
was
more
awesome.
Scorpio talk? You guys want to move on?
Now
I think we nailed it.
we can officially move on. So I get to say, of course, back to you, GKB.
And I think, like, just to end it all off, guys, keep your expectations in check. That way you won't be disappointed when the Scorpio comes out. As long as it does what Microsoft says it's going to do, it doesn't matter what is under the hood, guys.
Just
Keep
be
those
happy to have not broken games.
Yeah.
Apparently it's the ultimate machine, but we'll see. You know what I mean?
I think it is going to be still one of the ultimate machines for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Until another couple years when they decide to bring another one out.
It's just because of that news feed today, everyone's going on about it, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Definitely.
We'll wait and see.
All right, let's go ahead and get on to our first topic. Let's talk about some HaloWars 2. So there was an awesome beta/demo that happened over the weekend.
It's still available.
Oh, is it still available? Okay, cool.
Yep, until the 30th.
I downloaded it.
Oh, is it till the 30th? Oh, I didn't notice that. I thought it was just over the weekend.
It's all good. Go ahead.
I was playing a bunch of stuff, so. But anyway, it's all about the blitz mode. I made a video about it, but so I'm gonna go last on as far as like my 2 cents about it, and I want to know if anybody on the panel has got to play it and what you all think about it.
I didn't play it. I don't like. I don't like RTS games.
She's like, I just limit it myself.
Yeah, I'll just like jump in there and just like end it right there. I don't like that style of game, so I don't play those.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I played it on PC.
I did as well. I played on both actually.
I was hoping that Blitz mode would kind of reinvigorate RTS for me because it's no secret I don't really like RTSs, but I played Blitz mode for the little bit I played. I just it didn't bring anything to me. Like I think that the card system slows things down, and I don't really like the card system very much. I do, however, like the speed of Blitz mode versus a traditional RTS. I will say that. It kind of feels tower defense-y to me with the Blitz mode. Yeah. Kind of trying to utilize your resources the right way to where you can't just set everything up and just leave it and then win. So it incorporates RTS. I think the card thing should die though. I know it's not going to, but it's just not. It doesn't seem to match the game for me.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm not a fan of RTC, whatever. At all, you know what I mean?
He's like, whatever. Yeah, that shit.
It's like you want to be on fucking Halo. You want to be shooting people, don't you? Not about fucking taking your
But
That's
it's
a good
not
point.
even just that. It's the fact of if you die, you have to go all the way back to the beginning and start all over again. So what if your Xbox goes out or your power goes out? Then you're screwed and you have to start all over and say you like spent like 9. Okay, so say you're sitting there and you spend
Oh,
like
you can
5
say that for
hours.
any game, though.
Rant coming.
No, it's not like any game because like say if you spent like the last 4 to 5 hours trying to like get through this and you have like this amazing setup and everything else like that, then your power just happens to go out or your dog turns off your freaking Xbox because he went past the sensor. Guess what? You're screwed and your game is over and you have to start all over.
Yeah, but that can happen
No,
with
thank
any
you.
game
Well,
like Foxy.
the regular game
Doesn't. It's
the regular game is longer, so yeah, I can see what you mean with that. But the blitz mode is actually quick matches that I noticed.
Yeah,
So,
the blitz mode was really quick, and I mean, I'm just going to put this out there right now. I don't really like blitz mode, at least not yet. I think I need to learn more of the mechanics of the game to really get into blitz mode. I love RTS games. I think I've mentioned on a previous episode how StarCraft was one of the first games that I ever played online. And coming from that background, I'm more of the long type of game where you gather those resources, you build your base, you prepare for battle. Blitz seems to be exactly the long game. Whenever I've played an RTS, I've never been that type of a character who's just going to do a rush where like in StarCraft you have the Zerg and they're the ones that you can just like breed really quickly and rush the opponent. That's not my style of gameplay. So for me, Blitz wasn't for me. But that doesn't mean I'm saying HaloWars 2 is not for me. I'm just saying the Blitz mode, as of right now, isn't for me. I felt a little lost in the couple of matches that I played. I felt like the tutorial could have done maybe a better job. So from where I stand, like Blitz mode, it was fast, it was furious, it was kind of fun, but it's not what I expect from an RTS, and I think I'm going to enjoy the traditional multiplayer more than I am going to enjoy the Blitz mode.
Yeah.
With that, like what you said, Mike, it's not a traditional RTS. It's a little different, and I think that's what they were trying to do to try to capture somebody that doesn't like that long play or the slow play style of RTSs, or like the traditional RTS style where you gather your resources but like fortify your defense and then go on the offense kind of thing. But
right, they're trying to make the game approachable for everyone, regardless of your background, and I get that. But for hardcore RTS fans, it was not what I expected.
No, I agree. I think it transitions well for a console platform, though. The Blitz mode, in particular.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's definitely a lot of strategy that's required, and I think if I got more in depth into picking out the cards for my deck and trying to figure out exactly all the mechanics that were going on. I mean, I was deploying units and they were giving me the option to press Y, and I had no idea what they were doing when I pressed that. So it was some sort of secondary attack, and that wasn't clearly explained. So I need more time with it to give it a good judgment.
I think like my biggest issue, I liked Blitz mode a lot. I liked the quick pace of it. I like not being hours into a match, trying to outthink the other guy. It was kind of refreshing. That being said, though, I didn't like the 2v2 or the 3v3 because I thought they were too fast. I definitely like the 1v1 where I could spend a bit more time messing with my deck and cycling through things. But I think the overall issue, though, for me is the cards. Not like basically using the cards, but like the hands you're dealt at first. They have microtransactions to buy cards, much like Halo 5. I don't think it's going to be pay to win, but definitely people that pay for microtransactions are going to have an edge on people that maybe don't play as much as other people do to unlock the cards. So there's that. But I think like in the beta where really everybody was kind of like even, I felt like sometimes in matches I was behind the 8 ball with my cards versus somebody else that just got an OP hand just for luck of the draw kind of thing, which is a bit frustrating because then you just got to work that much harder to be on the same level as them. So I hope they balance that out, and I think decks are going to be an issue eventually, maybe a week or so after that. People are starting to buy the decks and all that kind of stuff. So
I'm just not going to play it. So
my personal worth. I'm going to reiterate what I said on Twitter. RTS games are like the video game version of a transvestite, and I just don't know how to play with it.
Yes, Phantom. Wow. They said decks, not the other word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we said deck.
I'll jump in right quick because I don't really never really liked RTS. But at the same time, I feel like I have a way different opinion than you guys on it, because when I downloaded the beta for my brother and I was like, play it, I want to see you play it because I don't like this game. I actually thought it was awesome. The blitz mode, I thought it was cool. It was very welcoming for me to jump on. I downloaded the beta and I want to try it myself. So in a way, they kind of, I feel like they're aiming at me with that, making it, easier and stuff like that. And my brother had fun playing it. He said he likes the traditional, the way the game is played more. But he said that was pretty fun because he had a couple matches here and there. So he could choose to ever do that without worrying about playing a longer game. So I thought it was really cool. He got really hyped up for it. He was like, I'm buying this day one. He's like, I have to know what the story is behind it. So in a way, it was a bonding moment, I guess, with me and my brother. We were playing that together. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I want to play.
I think you're spot on there with the, blitz mode is geared towards somebody that is not a traditional RTS player. So the fact that it's drawing you in, I mean, that speaks volumes as to, the genius behind developing that type of mode where you're going to get an audience that isn't invested into RTS gaming. And I think the blitz mode, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's where the majority of the microtransactions may be housed, as far as like buying cards and buying things for your deck.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's going to be a lot like the in Halo 5 buying the rec packs.
The rec packs.
Yep.
So that's great. If they're drawing in a larger crowd with blitz mode, then they're definitely achieving their goal.
Yep.
Yeah, and I like that they have two choices for you to play, the regular way or the blitz mode, or even if they have another mode, I'm not sure. But the fact that you can choose what you want to play, just like Halo 5, you could play Warzone or you could play Arena, like stuff like that. I like that they give you choices. We have a call.
You are live on the console corner. What is your comment and or question?
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Predator. I just want to ask you.
Hey, what's up, Predator?
Predator!
What's up?
Do it.
What's going on, guys? I just want to ask if you guys thought that with Halo Wars 2, would it pave the way for other RTS games like Ages of Mythology or stuff like that? I know Ensemble helped work on Halo Wars 2, so do you think maybe this will pave the way for other RTS games and possibly mouse and keyboard support?
So like there's some news today that with the latest updates, I guess the insider updates got a little bit of a, I guess hacked like mouse support.
A sneak peek.
of mouse support. So I think they're going in that direction. I personally love RTSs, and I would love to see this pave the way for more RTSs on consoles for sure. But at the end of the day, I got to be a little bit real here. Is they're kind of a niche game, man. Like they're not for the masses. It's for people that are really into resource management.
Like this style. Like I love all different styles of games, but I cannot get into an RTS game. So.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't see many developers of RTS games trying to port their games on the console because they know where their player base is at. I think if we see like a huge popularity surge with Halo Wars 2, then maybe some developers may be willing to take that risk. But until that happens, I don't know that we're going to see more of those PC RTS games coming over to Xbox or the Scorpio in the future.
If they could push play anywhere,
people can get the games for free.
Yeah, like if they push like play anywhere, I could see it more of them coming over. Maybe.
Well, Predator, do you like RTS games?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Predator.
He's on my side. He's on my side. There's a good boy.
What the?
He's a good boy. He's on my side.
I hope you're doing good over there, brother.
Platforms, first persons, racing. That's what you want. That's what you want.
For sure.
Definitely agree. I don't know, but
we appreciate it, Predator.
Yeah, we appreciate
I know you're doing good things over there.
Guys.
Hope you stay safe over there.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Be safe.
All right, later.
Thanks for calling.
Brother.
Bye, Predator.
But yeah, like I don't like RTS, but yeah, with Halo, like Blitz mode, that definitely got me interested, definitely. Especially the fact that it's Halo. You want to know like what's going on over there in that game mode.
I like Halo, but I still ain't gonna play this game.
Hey, at least I want to give it a try. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it'll never.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I tried it earlier and I turned it straight off. I'll be asked with it.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. So Gabe Newell went to Reddit to talk to some fans and answer some questions, and he talked about Source Engine 2. Games may or may not be in development. He stated that Valve is working on some games. What do you guys?
Tease.
I know, he's a big tease.
Gabe Newell is the biggest troll on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is he? He will play that like, oh my God. So what do you guys think? Is it true? Is it bullshit?
Well, of course it's true. Like, there's no reason for him to actually come out and lie about something like that, though.
Well, he is a troll, though.
Okay, then.
Well, no,
It's got to be true.
I'm sure
Those
he's
guys started
developing a
developing
game.
games when my grandmother was 3 years old. I mean, Jesus, they got to get it out eventually. Let's hope there's a Left 4 Dead 3 that works here because people have been wanting that son of a bitch for a long time. If they announce that shit at E3, people are going to go nuts. They need Left 4 Dead. I'm pretty sure there's going to be something to do with Half-Life eventually. There's too many fans for that franchise, so you know something's up there too. So you can't let those those amazing IPs just sit by the wayside. So I think there's definitely something up with at least one, if not two, of those titles.
It needs to be done for the next gen.
Yeah.
It really does.
Everyone in the chat says that it's true bullshit and that he's full of shit. So.
I don't disagree with you because like he's the biggest troll, and honestly, if you look at it, like Steam is the biggest moneymaker for them. They sit back and just count money all day long.
Oh yeah, no, that thing prints money for them. They don't have to do anything.
Absolutely.
I mean, I would like to hope that there is a group of people working at Valve that enjoy developing games and would like to complete, some of their existing series like Half-Life. If they were to announce Half-Life 3, I think the world would end. I think everybody would just collectively blow up, and the world would
But
just
so
be
then the
destroyed.
question is, why would he say this, though?
Well, I think here's the thing. I think so is why he said it because HTC and Valve, made this nice little VR headset called the Vive. And nobody's really talking about VR right now. So
no, that's true.
Valve has still got a big name, and them making VR games or something to push VR and their VR headset might be something they could look into and being like, well, VR's not like hot right now. Maybe if we put our muscle behind it, it might get some more, talked about, more people buying it.
If they made Half-Life 3 a VR-only game, you would see a huge increase in the amount of VR units that have been sold.
Freaking lootly.
My God, imagine VR version of Left 4 Dead.
That is true.
Left 4 Dead too, like even that would actually be, a big seller, I think too.
Everybody would be like selling their kidney down in Mexico to get a VR headset.
Oh yeah, they're zombie games, aren't they?
Damn.
Well, Half-Life
they are.
It's more of a sci-fi. But...
No, Left 4 Dead though.
Yeah,
Left 4
Left 4 Dead
yeah.
is like zombies, so who wouldn't want to be running around in a zombie world where you're actually?
I think Fox.
Well, yeah.
I like zombie games actually.
Oh, there you go.
They're
Yeah,
not
she
that
likes
scary.
Amazing 4. No, she just doesn't like Outlast or scary games.
Resident Evil. Shit.
Yeah,
That's
she just
hilarious.
doesn't like that kind of stuff.
So
No,
I think
but,
everybody in the chat, everyone on this panel thinks Gabe
It's
Newell's bullshit. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think it was that moment that he just wanted to tease and like troll people, but maybe they were talking about working on a game in the future, but that was about it, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
I
and
agree,
he could
I
say-
agree with Why So Serious. I've never played a Half-Life game, so.
Oh my god.
Oh, I built
You're missing out on
computer just for
Half-Life.
Half-Life 2.
Ooh.
No, I haven't played it, so.
You're just gonna have to get kicked off the panel. Like you
Why?
haven't
Oh,
watched
shit.
Star Wars. You haven't played some of the coolest games ever.
Oh,
First
shit.
off, I was an MMO player, and before that, I actually had a life and went outside and did things.
Oh,
instead of
shit.
playing.
Dang, she's saying we all don't get outside.
Isn't that a game for midgets?
I'm a vampire. I can't go outside. I'm too white.
Well, I'm white, but I still go outside.
I personally think that Gabe Newell could be saying Valve's developing a game, and that game could come out 10 years from now for all he cares. He's still making money no matter what.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
There's no reason for him to rush anything.
Definitely agree.
All right,
Who's
so
trolling?
Brutal's got to leave pretty soon, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into the indie discussion, so then he can bail out of here. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that.
Sorry.
No worries, man.
It happens. Wow. Take the phone calls off.
Go for it, bro.
All right. Today, this week on Indie Discussion, we have Toby. And Secret Mind. It's actually a really, really fun game. Style's a little played out in my opinion, but we'll get into that. Toby is a little action adventure game, a side scroller, and it is taking after the same style
Secret.
as of why can I think of Limbo? Yes, thank you, Limbo. We did a game a couple weeks ago called Feist that had the same style, like silhouette character against the background. The puzzles in this game were really similar to Limbo. There's going to be a lot of comparisons here because I'm feeling like that style is getting a little played out.
A little bit.
I'm frustrated. Spice JKB didn't smash his pad last night because I was up.
Oh my god, that game was just killing the shit out of me, like non-stop.
The game is a death trap. It's one thing I will give them. They made the game really hard to find critical points in the levels. I felt there's a couple times where I legit, like, I did pretty well through Limbo. I did pretty well through Inside. I did a little I do pretty well with the puzzles, right? There were a couple here that I literally almost quit playing the game because I couldn't figure out what was going on.
I did good for a while.
That part, GKB, you remember the part is like the first level, I think, where you're going through and you hit that light ray and the arrows come through and start shooting at you. You couldn't figure out where to go forever.
Yeah, there's like an underground part where you have to like jump on it and break it.
Yeah, you had to like stomp on it and break it and fall through. That's like one of the examples I'm talking about. Like they
hide everything very well in this game.
Yeah. I mean, there's parts where you literally just have to walk into like it looks like a wall, and then you have to backtrack and you walk into it again, and then you cannot suddenly just walk. You can just suddenly get through there for some reason. I don't know. Gameplay was really good. I thought the story was, whatever. The achievements are not bad. I think the achievements are, one of them, like collecting all your friends. The premise of the game is that you're essentially going to save your town or your village from these people that captured them. I thought the overall plot was pretty good. The ending was kind of lackluster, but that's kind of, I mean, there's not a lot of storytelling through the game, so I kind of feel like all the games that are set up like this kind of have just a left to interpretation ending.
Yep.
I thought that you get a little bit of choice. I thought that was cool. I don't want to go too much into the end of the game, but you get some choices to kind of how you like what you want to do. You kind of decide fates of people and whatnot, but. Overall, I thought the game was really good. The soundtrack was awesome. I thought that the audio in the game was one of the standout portions to me.
I like the backgrounds too, for the most part, on some of them as well.
Dude, except for the snow level. The snow map was a pain in the ass because it can't see shit. Like, you can't find anything. Everything's white.
I can't seem to do it for me.
Nobody likes that.
I was watching GKB's stream yesterday of this game, and I mean, my biggest takeaway from it was it doesn't seem like you can really progress past certain areas until you die a certain amount of times, so you can learn how to get past it. And I hate that. That seems like cheap deaths to me. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Dark Souls, and no death in Dark Souls ever feels cheap. Every time you die, you learn from that death. Yeah, you totally deserved it. Like, you fucked up, and then you die. But in this game, it seemed like there was no choice. It's like, oh, if I step here, I'm going to die. There's no way that I could have known that before stepping there.
No, yeah, like there's those little plant things that you like walk. It looks like it's a regular place you can just walk, and then they shoot up from the ground and like impale you. So there's like GKB was saying, that game's designed for you to die a lot. There's just no way around it. Like you said, Mike, I think that there's parts where you literally will die just like progressing your normal way.
Do you think this game is worth buying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What is the price tag of it?
$10, $9.99. I paid
That's
for it.
not bad if you're a cat and got 9 lives.
You kind of do look like a cat. I paid $10 on Steam for it. It's available on. I think it's even available on mobile. Actually, you can get it on your cell phone.
That's amazing.
So it's a multi-plat game, literally.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's a cool little
Yeah.
game, you know. It's Limbo-esque. If you're into those type of games, you're gonna like this.
I think it feels like if you like torture, basically anybody that likes Dark Souls, like you die a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a running theme with a lot of the indies you do here. They're pretty fucking hard, some of them.
I've completed Dark Souls 1 and I got bullied into buying Dark Souls 2. From Invader, by the way.
By Invader?
I'm finding that really hard. I can't get past the first shit.
It's rough, man. Dark Souls is a
Yeah.
rough game, but
I love being invaded. You just got to keep a couple of white birch trees in your inventory, and then you just like turn yourself into a piece of the environment.
Guys, back
Anyway,
to
that's a
the
different
indie
topic.
discussion. Back
It's
to
like
the
an
indie
RTC
discussion.
on a different fucking level, isn't it?
Yeah, but the game looks really good though. It looks really cool.
It looks interesting.
Yeah, the aesthetic
Pretty
of the game
vibrant.
looked beautiful. I mean, I
Yeah.
will give it that. It looked really visually appealing.
Yeah.
I would
I
I
thought it
definitely
was
give it a buy. I think the style's a little played out, but for what it is, it's a good game. So go pick it up if you're looking for something fun to play. If you, and like GKB said, if you like Limbo, you'll love this game. It's good. Not excellent, but it's good.
Yeah, definitely.
It also has a hue feel to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
with the
think
colors in
I
the
think
background,
I think the colors really did that because they really did a really good job with creating these environments. There's a really diverse
Even the
atmosphere.
puzzles.
Yeah, the puzzles are really good. Some of them are really frustrating, which I didn't find that in Inside as much as I did with Limbo. The puzzles are refreshingly difficult. So that's it for indie discussion this week. Wasn't
That's
super
funny.
thrilled
Toby
about it.
looks like Batman.
He does kind of look like
He
that.
does. He does
You
look
know,
like
he
it.
does.
He's like
Like all
little
the-
Batman.
I feel like all the characters in there resemble other characters that I've seen before, but you know, it's an indie. That's it. That's all I got for it. GKB, you got anything else to add into it since you played it?
No, man. I think it's an overall good game. I think for the price, you know, it's well worth it. Like I said, if you're into like a Limbo-esque kind of game with a bit more color, this is up your alley. But be prepared to be frustrated because it's going to kill the shit out of you a lot.
If you'd like to take a look at it,
My
you can
pardon.
actually go to GKBX on Beam. He has a stream that he did yesterday if you want to take a glimpse at it.
Mhm.
I know how to
Cool.
promote.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on. I know Brutal's got to go, so I appreciate you stopping by, brother, and hanging out for a little while.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
put this
yeah.
because a lot of people are talking about Niho in the chat, and I thought that was a fucking turd of a game if I've seen it. PS3 graphics and freaking play control that felt like it came from like 10 years ago. Like, I was expecting a Ninja Gaiden kind of game, but it wasn't anywhere close.
I
Yeah,
think
I mean-
it felt like a Samurai Dark Souls. to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's what I felt like too. It felt like a Samurai Dark Souls. I agree with you. The
With
graphics
Witcher
I
3.
thought sucked, and I'm not sure.
I'm
like-
sorry, he looks like the Witcher 3 guy. I don't care how you look at
He
it.
does look a lot like Geralt.
Yeah, but his name's William. So.
So that's what Samurai's name is. Yeah.
Yeah, his name in Neo. His name is William something.
It's Hollywood whitewashing everything. God damn it! I got Matt Damon playing a samurai. I don't know.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Oh, it should be Samuel L. Jackson. What's that fucking character you used to play? That samurai dude, that black samurai. What's that cartoon?
Oh,
Afro Samurai.
Oh, Afro. Yeah, I remember that.
All right, we're going a little too far off topic here, guys. All
All
right.
right,
All right,
so
guys. I'm hopping off here.
later, Brutal. I appreciate it, man.
As
Bye,
always, I will see all of you
Later, Brutal.
beautiful people next Tuesday.
Later, Brutal.
Later,
Hi,
Brutal.
bro.
Peace.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next topic that I know is going to make Predator very happy, and that is Ghost Recon Wildlands. Ubisoft has released a good 30 minutes of gameplay showing, you know, like solo play and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of gameplay features that I thought actually was pretty cool. What did the panel and the viewers out there think of Ghost
I
Recon?
can't wait for this shit.
You can't wait for it? All right,
There it is.
awesome. What did you like about it, Daz?
Well, everything. That suits some people in the head. You know what I mean? Get it on?
He's a very simple man. He likes simple
Yeah,
things.
I like it. Simple. Do it. Let's do it.
Nice.
My
Yeah,
sort of game.
Yeah. I saw the gameplay. I thought it looked really nice. I saw the customization. Like, they had some, like, a lot of guns and parts and stuff that you could do. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it looks better than everything else I've seen before. So it's more detailed in that video.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I liked all the gameplay. I liked all the stealth. Like, you could really walk up. You know, you could do a bunch of different ways to get to the mission and then actually do the mission, which I thought was really cool. A lot of people like that open world and kind of play it how you want to play. I thought
that's
fantastic.
What intrigued me, to play it with your like friends and stuff.
Yeah, and figure out how you want to do it and stuff.
See, that is one reason I would actually buy this game. Just to run around with a group of, like, you get to, like, you can, like, jump into a helicopter and take your friends around, like, flying around, the bikes, everything, like, just for that alone would just be a blast with friends.
It's probably going to be one of those games, too, like, you know, GTA 5, where people are going to do, like, some crazy, stupid stuff with vehicles and record it and put it on YouTube a lot. I could definitely see that for this game. I also like the drones and stuff that you can fly around and mark targets, and I really, really hope, you know, Ubisoft and developers like do a good job with this game. It looks like a lot of fun, but you got to be like apprehensive and stuff about like Ubisoft games at launch.
Yeah, especially after The Division.
Exactly.
I mean, that hype really messed me up for like upcoming games, and I know a lot of people are really looking forward to this game, which is cool, but I won't be buying this day one. I'd rather wait and see and then maybe pick it up later, because it does look like you could do so much.
I would wait for a sale.
Demo needed.
I'm not sure it's day one, but it looks fantastic, and I'll give Ubisoft credit. At least they friggin' changed the facial graphics over the advanced. What was it? The last look at Future Soldier.
Yeah, Future Soldier.
Graphics on those faces on Future Soldier look terrible, but this game, I don't know if it remind anyone of like The Division in an urban setting a little bit.
It is.
I totally agree.
But you know what worries me is the fact that it's Ubisoft and they've kind of had like a lot of broken games come out lately. So I'm a little worried.
Not only the broken games, but Ubisoft has a tradition of showing us things that look way better than the final product.
Yeah, true.
So,
Division, for instance,
this gameplay,
is a perfect example.
Yeah, this gameplay looked amazing. It looked like a lot of fun. I've never played a single Ghost Recon game, and I watched this 30-minute gameplay footage, and I was like, oh, I might have to get into the series. And then I remembered it was Ubisoft, and I was like, wait, let me wait until the week after release just to see what it really looks like.
Yep,
I'll probably, like, hopefully, because I know you tend to buy games firsthand, but I would prefer to wait for this one to go on sale because, like we said on Ladies' Night yesterday, a lot of, like, top-notch AAA games go on sale within, like, almost 2 to 3 weeks after release nowadays.
Yeah, especially recently, yeah.
Same as EA. We need a demo. A demo is what we want.
Yeah, or trial.
Well, I mean, I only buy digital, and they don't really go on sale that quickly.
Well, but they did though, because all you had Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare all go on sale on digital for the Black Friday Xbox One sales.
But I think that was specifically for Black Friday.
Yes, that was a holiday thing. You're right.
What's up, crapper? You are on the console corner. What's up, brother?
Arr, mate.
Arr.
And a bottle of trouble.
The first rule of Fight Club, we can't talk about Fight Club.
Have you already had a bottle of them?
Who says that? Who says I'm talking about something in particular? I'm just talking like a pirate, matey.
He watches too much Pirates of the Caribbean.
We literally did the whole community game time as pirates. We did the whole thing as pirates. Yeah. It was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, speaking of which,
Titanfall night.
That was funny. My niece was laughing at that. All the freaking pirate talk.
I want to say that Neo game looks terrible. I agree 100% with Noof. It looks like a PlayStation 2 game.
I agree.
I'm not even sure what the hell. What's the point in releasing a game in 2017 that looks like it was made in 2005? You know, honestly, just terrible, awful. But you guys are doing a really entertaining show. I just wanted to call in because I was in a pirate kind of festive mood.
We always enjoy you calling in, crap.
Yeah, it rubs the mayo on its skin.
Oh my god.
You just had to.
Give it back.
Give it back.
An opinion.
Oh my gosh.
And by the way, I got a review coming out. I am Mayo on the PlayStation 4.
I can't wait to
dedicated to Fox.
I want to see that.
I cannot wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'll make sure I watch the latest video.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you guys going out of your way for the community to do like the calls and stuff like that. It's pretty damn awesome, and I just wanted to call him and joke around a little bit because I'm bored and have no life. So yeah.
Hell yeah, we had Space Cat, so that was awesome.
I can't wait for IMA.
Oh, Space Cat. Okay.
Yarg, don't be plundering that mayo too much.
Rob me neck. Yo. All right, I'm out. Later.
Oh my god, all the nerds came out to play tonight.
He's awesome. Where were we at? Oh, we're talking about Ghost Recon. So yeah, I hope Ghost Recon's gonna be good. Like She-Wolf was kind of like, I might buy it like day one. I don't know if I am though. Honestly,
I won't let you. I'll be like, no, damn it.
Well, not even because of like the vision, but I just never been a real big like Ghost Recon kind of fan.
It would be. I think it'd be a fun thing for community game time though.
Yeah.
True. If it works.
If it works.
I think it could be. Well, yeah.
How many people do you get to play with? That's going to be the question.
Like, I'm sure they'll have like some form of.
If they had like a multiplayer mode where your squad can like go after another squad, that'd be kind of cool.
I could see there be some form of like if they were smart, obviously, that they would put in like private matches where you can do that, but. Because let's be honest, the world of gaming nowadays is mainly focused around multiplayer games. Like, even now, a lot of the single-player games all give you that side of multiplayer, whether it's Uncharted 4, whether it's Tomb Raider, there's so many single-player games that are giving you that multiplayer because it's a bigger fan base. People want to play with their friends, and I think that's something they need to keep doing. So
everybody but GKB, remember that.
Yeah, GKB likes to play by himself.
Only campaigns, only campaigns. Campaigns, guys, just campaigns, all right?
Nah, Gears, you play together.
Game there.
I start to feel like crap sometimes. Everybody just jumps on me for it.
No,
I won't take it, JKB. I won't take it.
Just once in a while.
Just once in a while. Yeah,
no,
right. Like
never,
all the time.
Never.
All the time.
Wow, She-Wolf, you're lying to yourself, homegirl.
Well, she's out.
All right,
She's like, never.
Let's go ahead and move on to the last topic, and then we'll get into Foxy Deals and some questions. Everybody, get your questions ready, because you'll be able to call in and ask us all kinds of questions, and that would be really cool.
So, yeah, get that Skype call prepped.
Yeah, get that Skype.
Whoa.
Well, doggy. All right, so the last topic I wanted to talk about tonight is Play Anywhere got some really great news, and that is Resident Evil 7 will be a Play Anywhere title. What does everyone think of the news? Is this a step in the right direction?
I thought we talked about this last week.
That just happened.
Well, I have a theory, and it may be really, really unfounded about this, but the first thing I noticed when I booted up Resident Evil 7 last night was that when the game first starts up, you see the Capcom logo, then it flows in. The next logo you see coming up is the Havoc engine, and then the next thing that comes on screen is Simply Gone. So
it's
I'm
all
wondering,
money.
Is there any sort of licensing deal that might be going on with Microsoft saying, hey, third-party devs, you want to use these systems that we own now? Hey, let's cut a deal and get some Play Anywhere games.
We were saying that for like
on this third party.
Yeah, we were saying that for like the longest time. Like Microsoft has some really good tools that the whole industry uses, and they could use that as a leveraging thing for sure. Like that's a great point, Mike.
And let's be honest, Play Anywhere, you are getting 2 games.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you're looking at it, even if you only have a laptop or something, these games can still play on those. Like I have a laptop, and I would be able to play it on it just fine. You don't have to have like this outstanding rig just to be able to play these games. All you have to do is have a Microsoft with Windows 10 account, and that's it.
Yeah, but you've got to have a fucking laptop that's powerful enough to play it as well. How much is that going to cost you?
Well, nowadays laptops are really not as underpowered as a lot of people think. Like my laptop can play Anywhere games.
Well,
they may not look as great. That's what I said though. They may not look as great, obviously.
Okay, fair enough.
But you can still play them. You can still get the bonuses of Play Anywhere, and just the fact
I will give you that.
If you say your kids are playing on the system, you can go play on your laptop and play the games that you want to play. Or, you know, you can actually have 2 people if you have a spouse or a significant other or, just a brother, sister, anybody in the house with you, they can play it on the PC while you're playing it on the system. Me and you used to do that all the time.
I think Play Anywhere has a bigger role to play. I think for me, because if you think about it, it's opening up the player base. Like when they do crossplay, and let's say it's just not multiplayer. Let's say it's just campaign stuff and stuff you could do co-op. You're opening up the player base, right? So you're gonna be able to play with PC players and console players. You all get to play together, have a great time. All my friends don't just play on Xbox; they play on PC. Brutal plays a lot of his games on PC. He also plays Xbox as well. And for him to be able to play on the PC, I can play on the Xbox or whatever, and still have a good time with people. I think that's fantastic.
That's why I would have actually liked to have seen the cross plays and stuff between.
But I think that's a step in the right direction with Play Anywhere as well. And I agree, it's great value for gamers as well, where you just buy it once and you get to have it on whatever platform you want it to be on.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great value for the developer too, because that's going to help prevent piracy. If you can buy the game on the Windows 10 store and play it on both your Xbox One and your PC.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if you own both consoles, that's a no-brainer. I mean, I'll be honest, in the past, if I've bought a game on the Xbox 360 that was also available on PC, I may not have wanted to buy that twice, and I don't know, there are some services out there that let you download it for free, so, piracy is a huge issue for PC gaming. I'm not admitting to piracy, but I'm just saying it's available for people.
But that doesn't work. Play Anywhere doesn't work if you buy a physical disc copy, right?
There's another problem. You've got PC players like to use no CD cracks and shit. You know what I mean? And they're pissed off because they can't do it with Microsoft games.
Yeah.
Think about
that. Yeah. I've said this before. I think Play Anywhere is a great feature, but they need more than just first party for this to go anywhere and do anything big in the gaming industry. And I think to Mike's point too, they have a bunch of great tools out of there that might leverage some third parties to get on board with this, and maybe that's how Resident Evil 7 got there. I think overall it's a fantastic feature, and I'm excited for it. And I hope this, opens up to more third parties like Bethesda and Ubisoft and EA and all those type of companies to jump on board and do this too. Because I think in the end, if you could buy, even if it extends even into the PS4 and then Switch and all that kind of stuff. What if you could just buy one game and play it on whatever console you
in the future?
Yeah, in the future.
Well, that's where
it just has great implications.
That's
further
where
on.
crossplay would have been because then console, it won't matter what console you have. You can literally play on the console you prefer.
Oh, you mean console war will go away, and then we could talk about what really matters?
GKB, I think that's Phil's vision. You buy the game once and you play it on any piece of hardware that you own, and I think that's great for gamers. Anybody that wants to hate on Xbox Play Anywhere, it's you know what? Get over it. That's the way that we're moving in the future, and licenses can go across multiple platforms. I think that's awesome for everybody.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you, man. I am on board with you 100%. Let's see some more games. Let's do this. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
And shout out to Crap in the chat. Thank you so much for making that song from Buffy
oh
stuck
my God,
in my head.
I started. That's why I was laughing.
Playing through my head now nonstop. Thanks a lot.
I was reading that and I cracked up. That's why I was laughing because Crap actually wrote the whole entire bunny song from Buffy the Vampire Slayer in this thing.
Wow.
That was pretty funny.
So I cracked up laughing. It was funny.
All right, let's go ahead and get into Foxy deals. Yeah. I think we're done with Play Anywhere. Right? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get into Foxy deals.
Hey, that's a steal. It's Foxy deals.
Take it away, Foxy.
Deals.
Yeah.
What's our deals this week?
So I found some good deals for you guys. First on the Xbox right now, deals with gold. We have Battlefield. It's on sale for $36. Am I saying the right thing? Yep, I'm saying the right thing. Sorry, I'm back. So yeah, the first things that stood out to me, because they have a lot of stuff for you guys to pick out that's on sale, was Battlefield 1. It's on sale for $36. The other one is Titanfall 2, which I'm gonna probably pick up. It's $30.
What?
Yeah, calm down. Calm down, Sheila. It's $30. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And then you could get them together in a bundle, a deluxe bundle, for $75. Which I think it comes with
60
everything.
in the UK.
Oh wow, cool. Yeah, it's 75 over here. The other games that I saw that stood out to me was Battlefront. They have the Ultimate Edition for $24 for the Star Wars fans out there. They also have Trials of the Blood Dragon. My bad. That one is $7.50, so that's pretty cheap. They also have Assassin's Creed Chronicles, and that includes the trilogy for China, India, and Russia, and that's $12.50. And obviously they have even more than that. They have other indie titles. They have probably like the new Ghostbusters game and stuff like that, which I hear is not that great, but you know. You guys can pick that up if you like.
Mike might destroy you.
No, he's the new one.
The new one is
I think he's okay
trash.
with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
The new one is absolute trash.
Okay.
Do not buy that game. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm done.
Okay,
The only-
that
yeah.
is confirmed. Never mind.
Yes. I said it because I knew he would be okay with that, because I know what a true fan he is, and I seen this game, and it's not for true fans.
It's trash.
But yeah, over there on the PlayStation side, they got some discounts as well, like Shadow Complex. It's a remastered one actually, so that's pretty cool, and that's $6. Not bad. They also have a combo, like a bundle thing with Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. That's $24. Those games are pretty good. And they also have Battlefield 1 over there for $36, same price, and Titanfall 2 for $30. So yeah, they have the same deals with Battlefield and Titanfall over there on the PlayStation as well. And then on the interwebs, I found some deals. They have Batman Return to Arkham for the Xbox One is $25.
Bargain.
Yeah, that's motoprice.com, which I think they work with Amazon, so you should be pretty safe if you want to pick it up there. Over there at, was it eBay? Yes, at eBay they have an Xbox One S Battlefield 1 bundle, and that has 500 gigabytes, and it's $220 free shipping, so that's pretty cool. At Best Buy, they have a deal right now with their used games, so buy two, get the third one free with their used games for not Battlefield, for PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo games. Sorry.
Nice.
And then I also found Street Fighter again, even cheaper than I did last week. So I think last week was like 25 or something. So now it's 15 at Newegg, but you have to use the code. And I will be tweeting all this stuff out afterwards. If you guys want the code, I'll do that. And on Xbox 360 right now, they have most of the Sonic, I don't know if it's all of them, but most of the Sonic games I saw on there, they're all on sale right now, and they're all back compat. So that's like $1 or $2 each game. So you guys should check that out, definitely.
Bless you.
Bless you. And I'm deaf. And the last thing I found was PlayStation 4 Slim 500 gigabyte console with controller at Groupon, and I'll share the link to that as well. And that's $220, just like that Xbox One bundle that I found. So yeah, if you guys have any deals, let me know on Twitter at LadyFoxfire. DM me or anything. I'll share it with everyone. And everything that you heard here, I will be tweeting that out after the show.
Nice.
So back to you guys.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, guys, we're going to open it up to the questions. Please call in, give us your questions. We have a couple in chat that we're going to answer right now. But please call in, guys. We want to hear from you. All right, so Sobski has a question. Do you guys think the Scorpio may be back compat with OG Xbox games? It's supposedly backwards and forwards compatible.
No, I don't think they're going to.
Anyway.
I don't think they're going to go that far back.
You know, here's the thing. They're saying that it's possible that it's, a rumor right now it's going to be compatible with all Xbox 360 titles, and the Xbox 360 was backwards compatible with a select amount of OG Xbox titles.
Yep.
So will that carry through? If so, I have like 6 OG Xbox titles in a cupboard somewhere that I will be happy to plug into my Scorpio and play again.
Yeah, but do you really think,
I always go back to with back compat, I think it's a fantastic feature, but I'm going to be honest here. I don't play it that much because there's just so much backlog I have already. Now, that's not to say that people don't play back-and-pack games and will not play back-and-pack games.
Let's Madness Return.
Like, yeah, She-Wolf's going to be playing that.
Yeah, Ghostbusters, you're breaking my heart.
Ghostbusters, yeah. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, OG is just so far back, and I don't think the graphics are going to hold up that well for a lot of the games.
No, not at all.
Like, one of my favorite people, YouTubers, says nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
This is one of those things, everybody wants it, but once you get it, nobody will touch it.
I think it depends. Depends on the person, depends on the game. Some people do go back and they play it, and if they give me Buffy for the OG Xbox, I'm going to play that.
Or KOTOR, or
Hydro Thunder.
They're not going to have achievements or anything like that. I can't see them.
No, you're right. But people do play it for pure nostalgic reasons. There's a reason why people still play PS2 or N64 for a weekend with their friends, because it brings old memories back. But then they go back to the current games and they, keep grinding and get those achievos.
That's
true.
On
the Xbox 360, the Spider-Man 2 from the OG Xbox was backwards compatible, and that was probably the best Spider-Man game that was ever made. So if they can get that running on the Scorpio, I would love to play through that again.
I can see if it's on the 360, I could see it be on the Scorpio, but I don't believe that they're going to focus that much on the original Xbox games. I really don't.
Right.
I think maybe at some
focusing.
Conquer Live and Reloaded, bring it, baby.
I think like now in their scheme of things, I think they have a lot of features. They have Scorpio coming out. I think they have a lot of things on their plate right now. I think maybe eventually, possibly it could happen, sure. But right now, I don't really think so.
Chicken, you are officially...
Chicken, you just triggered She-Wolf, bro.
You no longer exist to me. You are dead to me.
Oh, wow. I don't even want to know what
he said Alice sucks ass.
Oh, shit. Get out of here.
Like, wow. You just crushed my heart. Just completely.
Well, he said that because it's not a preview game.
Oh, I know. He only likes
PC games, yeah.
What's there, Des?
GKB, we got a question in the chat that
have you noticed? Hold on, I'll wait.
Hold on.
I think we got a question in the chat. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, let Des get his what he's trying to say out.
Good, man.
Right. Backwards compatibility games, yeah? It goes on your achievements, but it does not go on your leaderboard.
I thought it did.
So,
I thought it did start counting towards the leaderboard.
I don't know if the 360 ones do.
Oh, I thought
it counts for your overall gamer score, but I don't think they.
Yeah, the gamer score. It does on the gamer score, but it doesn't on the leaderboard.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I've been saying this for a fair while now, so it's a false leaderboard.
Yeah, I agree.
Can they correct that?
That's a good question.
That would be kind of cool. I would enjoy that for sure.
Yeah. That would definitely
Because if it did that, it would motivate me to play the backwards compatible games more.
I would agree with you, yeah, because I'm an achievement hunter too, so...
But does the leaderboard matter that much? Like, you're still getting the achievements to go towards your game.
It's still nice, isn't it?
It's more of a competitive thing where I think it keeps you gaming more, especially if you're into that and you're like, oh man, I'm almost number one. So it's just going to make you push that much more.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's just a motivational
tool. If you spend a full day on a 360 game and it doesn't tally on the leaderboard, it's bullshit.
Yeah,
if you're into achievements.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I see what
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely. If I was into achievements a lot, like GKB and like Rand, that would bother me for sure.
Me.
Yeah.
And Daz, of course.
And Daz, he's like, there's some bullshit.
I'm third at the moment. I'm third to Randall Fowler and Mackie. What's that about?
Nice.
All right.
Well, yeah, that's the point I was just trying to put across because it's been doing my heading for...
No, that's a great point.
That is a great point.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike, what were you saying?
Well, I was just going to say there was another question in the chat from Why So Serious that I think will be particularly up GKB's alley. Do you think we'll see a new Splinter Cell at E3?
Yes. It's already been confirmed that there's a new Splinter Cell.
They confirmed that they're working on one. They didn't confirm that what it is. But the rumor mill was it was actually supposed to be showed at last E3 on Ubisoft stage, but was pulled for some reason. So I'm definitely thinking it's going to be on a...
Their stage was already too full.
Yeah, so
they pulled it.
And I hope to see it on Microsoft's stage. I think it's going to be a multi-plat game. I think you're going to be able to play it on everything, but I would like to see it on Microsoft stage.
Yeah.
Now, Why So Serious also had a follow-up question that is unrelated to Splinter Cell.
Okay.
And this has to do with a recent rumor that I saw floating around earlier today. Do you think that Dead Island 2 is going to be an Xbox exclusive? I heard some rumors floating around about this being a Play Anywhere title. So I know that is Techland still making this? Does anybody know anything about that?
I don't know if Techland's still making it. I thought there was like some issue with the development and it got pulled from someone and went to someone else.
That's what I had heard as well. So it seems to be stuck in development hell. So
yeah.
if it does become an Xbox Play Anywhere, I think that makes it able to reach a bigger audience. So I think that's a possibility, but I think that it's something that we can't really speak to until we hear from the developer about it. I think that rumors have to be kept in the rumor mill, and until we hear official word, or we hear from other people that with good sources saying that that's going to be the case, we have to leave that up to being a multi-plat or possibly never coming out in development hell.
Yeah, like I agree. Like, I think it would help the game for all the way around, like Play Anywhere for sure. More sales means more, for the developer and make more games. But yeah, I don't know about like the development hell, like what point it's at. It was really getting positive things, and then all of a sudden something happened, which I didn't understand either. I don't know. So there's a lot of stuff going on with that. Hopefully they work it out, and we'll see.
No, that was like almost a year ago. We started seeing some articles coming out saying like we don't know if this game's even going to come out. So who knows what's happening with it.
Yeah, and then we got like articles like I think it got pulled from the dev and went to somebody else, or got bought or something like that, or something to that effect. But yeah,
right,
something's going on there. Michael Ironside's voice, hell yeah!
Nice.
I can't wait for that.
We have another question. I don't know if you can see it. It's right underneath my.
Oh, the Halo Storm.
Yeah.
All right, from the Halo Storm, do you guys think Microsoft might bring back my favorite Xbox game, Jet Set Radio Future?
Nope.
Never heard of the game.
I'll be no.
It's a pretty good game, but I don't think it sold well enough. Ultimately, I don't think there was, I don't think it has a big enough audience to have that kind of appeal. It kind of falls into some of those categories that are very similar to Recore. I mean, it's enjoyable, but I just don't know where its appeal is anymore. Like a lot of games that appealed to people back in, the late 80s, the 90s, early 2000s, like you see how like times have changed. Like fighters, fighters are still big, don't get me wrong, but they're not nowhere near the same type of franchise they were back in like the Super Nintendo era, or back in the arcades when they were big.
Yeah, in the arcade, definitely agree with that.
The only type of game that's holding up still, and I'm really shocked at this, is like first-person shooters are still really big, but Jet Set Radio is good, man, but my personal opinion is no, I don't think we're going to see a sequel anytime soon.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Nuth, for sure.
Yeah, it's dated. It has skates and stuff. I mean, it was fun, but I don't know if they would bring that back for real.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was on the 360 though. They did a 360 port of it. I don't think it's back compat, but it's on there, and I think they had like HD like graphics on it and stuff. Like they fixed it up a little bit, I think.
Oh, cool. I knew this.
It just kind of reminds me of something, guys. Just want to get your take on this. When Rock Band came out this year, and then the new Guitar Hero, is anybody kind of shocked that those games didn't really? We kind of craved for them when they hadn't been out for a couple of years. People really wanted them to come back, but then they came back and they flew right underneath the radar again, and it kind of almost like they're extinct again. You know what I mean? Like, you think those franchises are done now, or what?
I never played them. Like, I watched people play them, but I never really cared much for them.
I feel like we got a call.
Oh, he hung up.
Nope. Well, regarding the Rock Band, then, I think that they oversaturated the market during the previous generation.
Agreed.
Yeah, definitely.
And, I think that because of that, that's why you're not seeing them take off right now.
And then they kind of have that like subscription service type thing, which is kind of weird. I don't know how people.
No, they've got a huge DLC model going on. Like, what was it? I can't remember who said this now, but I think it might have been you, Noof. Did you say something on Twitter today about Rock Band? Like, yay, I'm looking forward to more Lady Gaga DLC. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one.
Phantom's got a good question. was pretty recent too. He's like, Kingdom Hearts 3 coming to Xbox. What do you think of the error, in quotations, of Xbox being removed from the listing by the dev? Yeah, that was kind of weird and interesting. They kind of came out and said, hey, we were revamping the website and just forgot to throw the Xbox thing back up there. They came out and said...
I don't care. It's still coming to Xbox. Error or not. I don't give a shit. Just give me the game.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I don't know how you can kind of forget that it's on one of the... one of the two big platforms.
Well, it depends who was doing the website and exactly what all they were doing for it. Like, they could have thought they put it in and...
Oh, caller's back.
What's up? You're on the Console Corner Live. What is your question or comment? And who are you, I guess?
What's up, y'all? I'm doing Def Jam Bam. How y'all doing today?
Bam? How's it going, y'all?
Hey, Bam.
Hey, Bam.
What's up?
Turn down your speakers.
I'm not by the soundbar today, so we good. We good. I'm hard at almost done. I actually had two quick questions.
Sure, man.
One, if you can have a themed Scorpio from any game that you can have custom made, what would it be?
Splinter Cell.
Gears 5.
Gears.
That's a tough question. I got a Skyrim tattoo, so I'd have to go with that.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
I've got one on my neck, so yeah. Oh, shit.
Matter of fact, what if you could go with two different games, but you can have it on just that one console?
It wouldn't be pretty, but Skyrim and Ghostbusters.
Wait, what are we talking about?
If Scorpio had like a custom console and you can have two games on it, what would it be?
Ooh.
Alice and
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Alice
that's
and
actually
Kingdom
a good
Hearts.
one. That's actually
They would fit
That would
good
actually
in
look
together.
pretty good.
We'd have the Keyblade and we would have the Hobby Horse, like dual style.
I just want a collage of all the Splinter Cells on it.
Mine would be amazing. It would be Halo and Gears. Represent.
Yeah,
Represent.
she has to do the most common one.
Yeah, give me Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat. I'm good with that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
And
that'd be good.
next question: anybody planning on seeing the Resident Evil movie this week, or not?
No.
Yeah.
Hell to no.
Didn't we get it free with? You got some movie free with
Pre-order. I think that was last year's Resident Evil movie that comes
Oh,
in
is that
pre-order.
what it comes with?
Damn,
I
bootleg
saw
version.
That it had like a pre-order.
I don't know if I'm going to see the movie or not. I haven't been actually impressed since like the first one.
You know what? I really enjoyed the first 3 Resident Evil movies, but I don't
two,
think I've
I don't know
seen
about
any.
It's another one of those Jason, Friday the 13th kind of thing, or no, Michael Myers. It's kind of one of those. The first couple were okay, but then once they just constantly kept bringing them back, you're just overdoing it now, and you're just trying too hard.
It's just garbage.
Yeah.
Let's walk through the corridor and get your face slashed off by a laser.
Well, yeah, there's like Jason in space and all this crap. Like,
Hey, Jason in Space was pretty cool.
Get out of here. Get
wow.
out.
I'm not going to lie.
God.
Like, I actually was entertained with that too.
Messed up big time.
Wow.
I appreciate the questions there, man.
But the Resident Evils are pretty much the same style. They're just kind of just pushing too many of them out, which they all have somewhat of the same storyline anyways, where it's pretty much get this, get that, kill this, big guy, boom, somebody dies, and it's over. Like, and she gets captured, half the time. So it just, the story always seems to be the same, personally, to me. So.
After the 3rd Resident Evil movie, I completely lost interest.
Hey, Bam! I want a custom family console, man, with Peter Griffin on the box. So every time I slide my disc in, he goes, hey!
Oh, that's
Nice.
great, dude. Great, bro.
That was amazing.
Chills.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Party, no chills. Always amazing. Well, yeah, man. Hey, man, I love what y'all doing. Hey, keep up the good work.
Thanks, man.
Let me go finish up work, so I will see y'all
Bye,
online.
Bam. Thanks for
Later,
stopping
Bam.
in.
See you
Thanks,
online.
Bam.
Thanks for the support.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Peace out, y'all.
Later,
Bye.
brother. Let's see. We have a question from Blackbeard. What do you want from Destiny 2?
Everything that was missing. Oh,
Story.
shit.
3 DLC.
Okay.
Free DLC.
Yeah, free DLC would be nice, but I want an actual story. I want after Destiny, the original one came out, they had an amazing story. Like the writer actually leaked part of the story that was supposed to be in Destiny 1, and we have another caller.
What's up, man? You're on the console corner. What is your question or comment?
What's up, guys? I don't know if you can hear me right.
I can
want to ask you a cool question.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yep.
If you were to bring an original Xbox game back to life as a new exclusive, what would it be?
Oh, mine is totally
Blinks.
Crimson Skies and Metal Arms
I
glitchless
remember.
system.
Crimson Skies would be a good one.
I want Blinks.
I guess
I love that
KOTOR.
cat.
KOTOR,
Oh,
nice.
KOTOR! I completely forgot about. Oh my God!
How-
Yes,
how
bring
dare
back
you.
Good
KOTOR.
one. Absolutely.
Jada the
You guys
Jada
remember
Empire.
Jade Empire is another good one.
Now KOTOR over Jade Empire any day.
Oh, fight.
Anybody remember that game?
What was that, sorry?
Mecha Salt.
Jet Set Radio Future?
Oh, yes, at radio.
Jet
Yeah,
Set
we
Radio.
talked about that.
Nice.
Dude, that game was shit.
Yeah.
It was a
You
good
can play it
game
on
for
360 too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mecha Salt was awesome too.
Mechasalt was great. I have a
Mechasalt.
feeling we're going to be seeing new Mechasalts in the future, but that's based off of maybe some Phil Spencer troll
Yeah.
tweets. Who knows?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, right.
What game would you want to bring
Next thing
back?
he's saying that freaking Left 4 Dead is coming back.
That'd be cool.
You know,
Left 4 Dead.
if Left 4 Dead was the Valve game that they're working on, I would have a heart attack at E3 if they announced
So would
Left 4
I.
Dead 3.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Don't die on us.
I'm gonna have to make sure that my health insurance is paid up for that month.
Or Half-Life.
So then if you could pick a
I
game
mean,
to
really,
come
you could
back,
just
what would
play
you
Left 4
pick?
Dead 1 on Xbox One. I don't know if you could play the second one.
I thought it was the second one that's backwards compatible. I don't know if the first one
It is, yeah.
Oh,
No, the
let's
first one
see.
is too. I don't know if the second one is for sure.
Well, the second one is definitely backwards compatible. I was playing it about 2 weeks ago with a buddy of mine.
Oh yeah,
the
they're
second one
both
is,
are
because I've been playing it.
Cool.
Let's see what's back.
Hey, Dante, what game would you want to see come back from an OG?
Oh, KOTOR would be like number 1, but like number 2 is definitely either Blinks or Jet Set Radio Future, man.
Blinks.
When I got
Blinks
my
all the
original
way,
Xbox,
baby.
that was like those were like my first 2 games.
Nice.
Fucking
You got
out
good
one.
taste. You got good taste.
Yeah, you do. Good
Yeah.
taste,
You know
bro.
what the Bruce Lee game, whatever the hell it was?
I don't remember that one.
No, I never
Oh,
played
shit.
that. Oh, you know what I would love? Like a Star Wars Battlefront 2 remaster.
Ooh, that would be nice
Ooh.
too.
That would make a lot of people
Back to
happy.
that. Yeah, that would make me
Great.
happy. That would make me very happy, actually.
Yeah.
I appreciate the call there, Dante.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you
problem,
for
man.
calling in.
Good call.
Awesome.
Have a good
Thank
one,
you.
man.
So yeah, you were saying something about Destiny, She-Wolf?
All right, so the devs actually released, or not, yeah, the writer, sorry. The writer actually released part of the script, and it actually
really
had,
good.
like, yeah, it was. It had this really in-depth story to it, and he even said, like, it was because he had a falling out with Bungie and everything else like that to why it actually didn't get completed. So I would love to see a complete, full story to why the Guardians are who they are.
Yep, I agree. I agree with that. I want to see more about the Stranger. I want more story, and everything else that was missing from the game.
Oh,
And-
and a variety of variety of
Cus-
enemies, because this whole
More customization.
More
Well, it's not
customization,
even
yeah.
just the customization. It's more or less the fact that all of the enemies are literally just reskins,
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
that too.
different color.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I think
Come up
Pretty
with a new
accurate on that
enemy.
one.
Like,
I think
really.
story is like absolutely it needs a really good story, but I think dividing the player base is also not cool. Xbox players not being able to get stuff for like 2 years is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that for PlayStation, and I don't want to see that for Xbox or for any platform for that matter. I
Yeah,
think
here
that's
there
a
Or
shit
any
practice.
game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like 1 month or even 3 months at the most is valid if you're going to make a third-party deal, but for a full year, that's kind of ridiculous. Xbox never did that back in the 360 era.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Yeah, that's
absurd
fucked up.
and a shitty thing to do for players. So clean up your fucking act there, Bungie, and lower your goddamn DLC prices. You're absolutely absurd.
Yeah. I mean,
$30 per DLC is a little ridiculous when you're just literally giving us a reskin of the same map.
Yeah, but then again, look who they're working with, Activision. And they love that money, though.
Oh, yeah,
so,
they do.
Yeah,
They
I
gotta
don't
work on
think
that.
I'm going to be buying Destiny 2. After the first one, I feel a little burned from it, so I'm
have to
not
see.
excited for the second.
Yeah, they have to
I have
really
to see
show
something amazing for me to jump on
I'll
there.
probably
So, yeah.
still buy it because it's an
Half the
MMO
DLC
style
was
game.
gifts to begin
I
with.
love MMO style games.
Yeah, I
So-
think my brother's gonna buy it. He said, this is funny, but my brother loves that game so much. He said he's actually more hyped for Destiny 2 than God of War, and he loves God of War.
But we
So
haven't even
think
seen
about
anything
that.
of Destiny 2, though.
Yeah.
But he's just so hyped because he loves the world and the
Destiny.
community. He's gone to like
that's
an
fair,
event and everything. So yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh,
he's
wow.
really into it then, so yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice.
All right, guys, we took a bunch of questions, took some awesome phone calls. I really appreciate it, guys. That was awesome. I really enjoyed the phone calls, actually. We're probably going to do that every show now, so please call
Yeah.
in, give us...
Thank you, everybody who called in. That's awesome.
Yeah, we might, I don't know, we'll talk
Oh,
about...
Halo Storm is Dante.
Oh, okay. Halo Storm.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for all the calls from everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we hope you guys enjoyed them and the interaction.
Yeah, I'm going to talk with the
Except
panel
crap,
after
don't-
we... Except for crap.
Don't interrupt our introductions next time, crap.
I want to talk to the panel after the show and see if maybe we want to do the calls all the way through the show or something. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll talk about it. So I'm going to let all these awesome gamers, give what they're going on and all this other kind of stuff, and then we're going to get out of here, guys. So let's go ahead and start with the ladies first. What's up, Fox? What's going on?
Nothing much. I'm chilling. I'm okay. How about you? No, I'm kidding.
Doing good. Doing a podcast and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Good job. Good job. So I'm gonna probably be streaming Resident Evil by popular demand. Because I'm getting messages.
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, people.
Okay, let me talk. Calm down. I'm actually getting messages as we speak, like, "Hey, when are you gonna play Resident Evil? Are you gonna do it tonight?" And I'm like, "No, cause fuck that. It's nighttime." But I think it's cool that everybody wants to check it out and watch me and She-Wolf play some Resident Evil. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also gonna do release some videos on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check that out, thank you very much. And also follow me on Twitter. I will be showing off all the Foxy deals, and also you guys can chat with me on there as well. But yeah, I'll be back here next week hanging out with you guys.
Cool. What about you, She-Wolf? What's going on? What's you?
Well, because I am always enjoying streaming with Fox, we are going to be playing Resident Evil tomorrow between 1:30 or 1 o'clock and 1:30 tomorrow, so make sure you catch on Twitter exactly what time it will be at. But we will be streaming within that timeline of Resident Evil 7, and you can watch me scare the shit out of Fox because you guys thought it was funny.
Wait, you gonna scare me and the game? Oh shit, I'm about to die.
Well,
I'm about to die.
Okay, fine. I won't scare you. I'll just walk you into rooms where I tell you something's there, and it may or may not be there.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if I trust you anymore.
If anyone remembers,
Watch out for them steps.
If anyone remembers, the key word from her was "fuck that door."
I said a lot of things, but yeah, that was one of them.
Oh yeah, them babies. Cool. All right. So other than that, make sure you guys tune into the streams tomorrow. They will be listed on our Twitters, which you can find me at xshewulfx with an U, not an O, and it's the same on Xbox. Do I want to say community game time tonight or wait till tomorrow?
If you know what time, go for it.
I know it tonight. All right. So community game time at... Ooh, I almost said 7. All right. So community game time is Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Xbox Live. You can catch us. We will be playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so make sure you guys tune in and get ready to check that out as we will be taking it to the space.
I'm doing Game Night Part 2. You guys want to play some Gears of Battlefield? Just saying.
Cool.
All right, so yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to Dez. What you got going on, brother? I appreciate you coming to the show, man.
Hey, I love it. Appreciate it, man. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to come home, I'm going to turn my Xbox on, I'm going to play a shitload of Gears, I'm going to buy Res 7 on Friday.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And let's hopefully hook up sometime and have it.
That's awesome, bro.
Nice.
And a big shout out to Sobs on the chat and Alan Roberts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good mate.
Soski and Alan.
Awesome. Where can they find you
Cool.
on Twitter if they wanted to check you out?
UK Dazzlers. They should know.
UK Dazzlers.
You will be able to find all of the
You're
Twitters
cool.
in the link below
Yeah, we're gonna have
after the
everything down
show.
there, so you can find everybody.
Cool.
What about you, Noof?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, UK. And
Thank you.
honestly, guys, I don't know. Like I said, it's hard for me to know what to play these days because I've got a bigger backlog right now than a porta potty at an amusement park. So just trying to get through things. Got maybe Batman, Return to Arkham, trying to get through the Arkham Asylum, Ratchet and Clank. Still got to finish off Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Yeah, right now, there's just so many games right now.
He's playing a lot of games. That's awesome, bro.
I'm all over the place, man.
Where can they find you, Noof?
And you can find me probably in the washroom in about 5 minutes. But no, all seriousness, you can find me online on Twitter. It's Noof Nukem. That's my gamer tag on Xbox Live. It's Noof_Nukem on the PlayStation 4. I like to play both consoles. It's all good. And I do have a YouTube channel. Check it out sometime. I don't do a lot of videos, but I put one or two in from time to time.
Cool.
There you go.
Sweet. What about you, Mike? What you got going on, bro?
Well, I'm definitely going to be playing some more Resident Evil 7 this weekend, or throughout the week. I'm going to try to finish up Batman Arkham Asylum Remaster, the Arkham City. Got to finish that through. And in about another half hour, you'll find me at the bottom of the gutter because apparently this wine I drank had a lot more alcohol in it than I thought it did.
Oh, nice.
And beyond that, I think I'm going to try to work with the Upload Studio and maybe try to get a YouTube video up this week. Who knows?
Ooh, wow.
So suspense for everybody out there. But you can always find me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @Cadus511. You can add me on Xbox Live. My Xbox Live tag is Cadus, and you'll always find me here every Tuesday on the Console Corner.
Eventually, we'll turn that into Magic Mike. You watch.
Yeah.
Magic
You watch.
Yep.
Cool.
Can't wait.
All right, guys. I am GKB, aka the Governor. We're gonna be on Xbox Nation. I'll be on Shop Podcast Saturday. After the show, I'm gonna go ahead and play some Resident Evil 7 because the hype has been real today. Everybody is loving that damn game. So
Plus, you've got it already.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go shit my pants. I might stream it so everybody can see that happen. So
I can't be scared of
Stop
it.
at Walmart and get some Depends first.
Exactly.
Scary.
Exactly. You can find me on Gamers Knows Best on YouTube and Twitter. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, so follow us everywhere, guys. We do a whole bunch of stuff. So thanks a lot, everyone. We really appreciate it. Take care of your fellow gamers and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
And game on.
Later.